The story of the Apple TV has always been about simplicity. A small box, a clean interface, a quiet but confident place inside the Apple ecosystem. But the model that is expected to arrive in 2025 is not just another upgrade. It is being described as a turning point, a moment where Apple stops treating the Apple TV as a side device and begins shaping it into the core of the living room. What makes this shift so interesting is the competition. Apple's streaming box is now surrounded by fierce rivals. Many companies are pushing the limits. They are pushing the limits of what a home media hub can do. NVIDIA, Google, Samsung, LG, all of them are working hard. They're working on better AI recommendations, cloud gaming, faster wireless performance, and deeper smart home integration. Apple must respond strongly. They must respond not with small changes, but with something bold, something that redefines the entire experience. And according to early reports, that is exactly what Apple is preparing. The first hint of this massive transformation comes from the processor, the chip that is rumored to power the 2025 Apple TV 4K. It is Apple's A17 Pro chip. This chip is not just fast, it is a piece of silicon originally built for high-end iPhones, but inside a device that is always plugged in. It does not deal with battery constraints. It does not have thermal limits. It avoids mobile compromises. It becomes something else entirely. It becomes a platform capable of true console-level graphics. It handles real-time rendering. It allows instant app switching. It supports high-performance streaming at all resolutions. It also enables Apple to push deeper into on-device AI. On previous Apple TV models, almost all systems relied on the cloud. Recommendation systems, content suggestions, background optimizations, they all relied on cloud services. But with the A17 Pro, Apple can run advanced AI models locally. That means several crucial benefits: faster results, more privacy, the ability to identify patterns in how you use your TV. Without sending anything outward, Apple could analyze your viewing habits, recognize your favorite genres, predict your usual times of watching content, and even prepare apps for opening before you click them. All locally, all quietly, and all at a speed that simply was not possible before. This becomes even more important when you consider the next step: Apple's rumored connectivity upgrades. Multiple reports suggest that the 2025 Apple TV 4K will move to Wi-Fi 7. This may sound like a minor detail, but the improvement is huge. Wi-Fi 7 can deliver extremely fast throughput, low latency, and more stable connections, even in crowded environments. For users who rely on AirPlay, cloud gaming, or heavy streaming, this matters immensely. It means instant mirroring from an iPhone or iPad. It means faster sync when using HomeKit cameras. It means smoother gameplay when using Apple Arcade or third-party services. And when this is combined with Thread support for smart home devices, the 2025 model becomes something much more. It becomes a central nervous system, a system that ties every device in the home together. It is the core controller. The design might not change dramatically on the outside. Apple is expected to keep its classic minimal square shape. The box sits quietly near the TV, but subtle modifications may appear. Better thermal performance is key. It could allow the A17 Pro to run harder and longer, without overheating or slowing down. New materials are rumored: titanium silver, graphite blue, or a deeper midnight finish. These could give a premium feel. Even the Siri remote could see improvements: a refined touch surface, improved ergonomics, better haptic feedback, bells of intelligent automation. Imagine your lights dim automatically when you start a movie, without you asking. Imagine your speaker settings adjusting based on who is in the room. Imagine a system that knows your evening habits and prepares content that matches your mood. These ideas sound futuristic, but with the processing power of the A17 Pro and Apple's growing AI models, they could become normal, everyday features. The operating system, tvOS, may also receive substantial improvements to match the new hardware. The home screen could become more dynamic and adaptive, Multi-user switching could become smarter, reacting instantly when different people enter the room. Apple Arcade could load faster. Apple Music could feel more immersive. Cloud gaming might become a major part of the Apple TV for the first time. If Apple truly is working on a cloud gaming platform, the A17 Pro could serve both local and stream gameplay. With impressive performance, this opens the door to a new kind of console experience. One that is lightweight, affordable, quiet, and deeply integrated into the Apple ecosystem. Gamers especially may be surprised by how much the 2025 Apple TV 4K is expected to offer. HDMI 2.1 support means smoother visuals, higher refresh rates, and ultra-low latency. The new GPU inside the A17 Pro can handle console-level graphics with ease. Apple Arcade, often seen as a casual platform, may start offering more complex and visually rich games. Third-party developers could also use the extra power to bring more ambitious titles to the platform. Bluetooth improvements could mean better controller support, better wireless audio, and more stable connections with accessories. These adjustments help transform the Apple TV from a simple streaming device into something that can compete with mainstream gaming platforms. Storage may also see a dramatic jump. Rumors point toward options as high as 1 terabyte SSD. This is not just useful for media files. It changes what types of games and apps are possible. Large titles that previously required streaming can now be downloaded. Complex apps with heavy assets can run locally. And immersive media experiences, like interactive shows or educational apps, become easier to build and use. A higher storage option also means more room for high-quality video downloads, offline Apple Fitness Plus sessions, and personal content libraries. Some rumors even suggest Apple could explore features like built-in FaceTime cameras, fitness tracking through AI motion recognition, and live picture-in-picture camera feeds for HomeKit security. These ideas would push the Apple TV far beyond its current identity. Audio is another area where Apple is rumored to take major steps. The company has been investing heavily in spatial audio and Dolby Atmos. The 2025 model could act as the centerpiece of a home theater experience. Intelligent speaker management could balance sound across different rooms. HomePod mini devices could sync more smoothly for multi-room audio. And Apple could introduce automated surround sound tuning based on room layout. This focus on audio makes sense, given Apple's long-term goal of merging hardware and content. Pricing is expected to follow a new strategy. Apple may introduce 2 tiers, a base model and a Pro model. The base model would target mainstream users. The Pro model would be aimed at power users, gamers, and home theater enthusiasts. This 2-tier approach allows Apple to expand its user base, while also providing a premium option for those who want the best performance. The timing of the release will likely fall in late 2025 or early 2026. Apple often aligns major hardware launches with software updates. Still, the momentum behind the Apple TV 4K 2025 seems strong. One of the most interesting rumors involves Apple's commitment to on-device AI processing. If a new Apple TV truly adopts local AI models, the possibilities are vast. Live subtitles could be generated in real time. Enhanced content recommendations could appear instantly. Apps could preload before you choose them. Siri could become more conversational, understanding vague instructions or contextual cues. This shift to on-device intelligence is part of a larger trend. Faster, more private, more reliable AI, without relying on the cloud. The Apple TV 4K 2025 may finally be the device that brings everything together. A single box that manages your streaming services, your smart home devices, your fitness routines, your games, your audio system, and your Apple services. Instead of being a small accessory, it becomes a powerful brain, a brain that quietly organizes and enhances everyday life. If you like the video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon like that. In my best opinion, the 2025 Apple TV 4K is the single most critical device in Apple's upcoming hardware portfolio. The convergence of the A17 Pro's console-level GPU and the integration of on-device Apple Intelligence fundamentally changes its identity from a streaming accessory to a high-performance smart home AI/gaming hub. This device is the linchpin for Apple's future living room dominance, offering power and privacy that no competitor, including the PS5 and Xbox, can match in a single, compact form factor.